You've got the body. I've got the brain.
Hey, what's going on, guys? And today we are finally getting to the Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy's Revenge review. Sorry, this is taking a minute to get to. I got sick and then life got in the way, so now we are here to finally review this movie, this very, very, very interesting movie. Now, this movie is like number 3 or number 4 in my ranking. I don't know, it depends on, it'll switch up sometimes. But this movie is a very, very unique movie in the franchise, and God does it show in so many ways, bad or good, depending on who you ask. But, anyways, let's get on with this review, starting out with the positives of this movie. And my first positive is Robert Englund's performance as Freddy Krueger in this movie is really, really good to see. He does a fantastic job in this movie, and like this is the darkest we've ever seen Freddy in this franchise, and it's like really refreshing to see, like after like you get the weird tonal balance that for in part 4, that after we get like the perfect balance of comedy and like horror in 3, because in this franchise, while I do prefer the darker aspects of Freddy, but I think that we need a balance between them because I think they're both essential to the character. I just think that there needs to be a nice balance. But if you ask me on any day given the week, I would prefer the horror aspects. But Robert Englund's performance as Freddy, really well done. Freddy's plan in this movie, really, really dark. I really like the way that his plan goes to the forefront. And I think Robert Englund executing the performance in this and showing that was really great. Now, moving on to the next positive I have is that this movie is the most unique in the franchise, and I think that's what gives it its strength whenever someone goes to check it out. Whether you love this movie or hate it or just like it, you have to admit it is the most unique one in the franchise. Like, you can't get another experience like a Nightmare on Elm Street 2 when you go to watch these movies. It'll always be a refresher, like whenever you're watching it. Like, you'll never get bored in this movie. At least I never got bored in this movie. But its uniqueness really gives it a leg up on most of the franchise. Like half of it, like 5 on. But except New Nightmare. New Nightmare is really good. But with that being said, this movie is not perfect in any means. It has a bunch of mixed stuff. Like it's a mixed bag sometimes. And that's what's going to lead us to our next category, which is the mixed aspects. Now, my first mixed aspect of this movie is I think that the characters here, while not bad, they're just not as good as the first movie. And some of the characters are just plain out weird, not very good. Especially Jesse's parents, like they're not really good in this movie. Not as good as Nancy's mom or dad. And like the scenes we get with them, they sometimes just feel pointless. And like specifically like with his dad, like he's like, get up to your room, clean. I want that unpacked by the end of the day. Even though they just moved, like why? Dude, like you got like you're gonna be here for a while. Like let him unpack, let him go spend time with his friends. But like any scene with them was weird. I don't think it was the problem with the actors. I just think it was the direction that they were taking. But with all that being said, let's move on to the next mixed aspect I have for this movie is that the way they handled Jesse being in the closet with the subtext of it all and it not being really subtext like kind of hurt the movie in a bit. But and they just made it like in your face, and I think that if it was handled better like in either direction, like they have it in your like they have it in plain view, like yes, he's in the closet, and or it's subtext and not try to do both, like don't think the writer was trying to do both. I think he was trying to do subtext, but he just made it way too fucking obvious that Jesse was in the closet. And I think if like it was handled in either direction, it would have been a better movie. But what do I know? I'm not a director, but I just think that it would have been better. Like either have it blatantly obvious or just have it subtext. Don't try to do one and then accidentally almost do the other. But going on with the next mixed aspect I have is that the effects here are really a mixed bag in this movie because with every weird zombie parrot and dog effects that aren't good, we get a good effect of like Freddy himself and like Freddy coming out of Jesse whenever he's fixing to kill Jesse's friend. I can't remember right now what his name is, but you know what, if you see in the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But that effect is like really good. For every two bad effects, we get like one really great effect from the first movie. And I just think that little things like pile up here and like it could have been done better. But anyways, moving on to the next mixed aspect of this movie, I have here that the kills are really a mixed bag because sometimes we don't even get to see the kills themselves. Like we just like pan to like someone and then like we just pan to the kill happening really quickly and then we just see the aftermath. And but sometimes we do get to see kills happening, like specifically the Coach Schneider kill. We'll talk about him in the negative aspects. Don't worry. We get to see that kill, and it was a like the highlight kill of this movie for me, or one of them. But I just feel like if the kills were handled better, like it would really brought this movie up like a few pegs for me at least, because if you're just gonna be like a mixed bag, at least give us some good kills to see. Um, but other than that, we're gonna move on to the negative aspects of this movie. And my first negative of this movie is that the direction that they take with the character of Coach Schneider is really, really weird, and it should not have happened, or his character should not have been involved in this movie, or they should have just rewritten the character. Because Coach Schneider is just a fucking weirdo. Like, he's a fucking pervert. Like, he punishes kids, makes them do push-ups, and, like, then makes them take showers for his own sick enjoyment. Like, it's just really weird. I don't know what drugs the writers were on when they were writing this movie. Like, I know it was the 80s, but hey, you can at least put a foot forward because we had just gotten A Nightmare on Elm Street and you're following up like it's great characters with this guy. Like, why it is it baffles my mind that they let this character be involved in this movie, or they even wrote this character. Like, the stuff he does, like, he puts Jesse, like, he sees Jesse in an S&M bar, and his first thought is not to, oh, hey, there's an underage minor in the bar. I need to call the cops, or I need to go call his parents or somebody to pick him up and take him back home and like take care of this situation so it doesn't happen again. But no, his first thought is, let's go to the school gym. And then I'm going to make him do laps around the gym, and then I'm going to go make him take a shower. And then I'm going to go to my office with a sick smile. Like, what the fuck? Like, what were the writers on when they wrote this character? Like, I don't know how they couldn't see the problematic aspects of this character. The way they could have done it is they could have had him, like, be just a dude. Just have him be a guy. Like, have him be someone that JC could talk to about his problems that he couldn't talk to, like, with anyone else. Like his dad, because his dad could have judged him, but Coach Snyder could have been the understanding guy, like, with Jesse's problems, and could have tried to help him more. And then that would have made his death more tragic, and that could have been a way better way to handle that in the movie. Like, have him be, like, a tragic death for Jesse. Like, have Jesse feel like he's killing everyone that is good in his life. But no, I don't know why Jesse would ever be so I don't know why he would be broken up by the death of Coach Snyder. Even though if Freddy used his body, he got away with it, and also Coach Snyder was clearly a pervert, a weirdo. So, but other than that, I think that he could have been handled way better, and if they couldn't handle him better, God knows why they couldn't handle him better, then they should have just cut him from the movie. That would have made this movie way better, and there wouldn't be such a negative thing for this character. For me, at least, I don't know what other people say on the internet about Coach Snyder, but there's that. And then my next negative aspect is, while I do like the pool scene where Freddy goes on a rampage and kills people, while I really do like that scene, I don't think it should exist. Because the breaking of the rules, they really shouldn't have done it. They shouldn't have done it. And if they were going to do it, they should have explained, Freddy explained to Jesse, hey, I'm more powerful than I was against Nancy. I have all these souls now. I'm more powerful and I can do this. Or, have it, a scene where he figures out how to do it. Anything would have been better than just breaking the rules and just, not expecting anyone to bat an eye to seeing Freddy out in the real world. That would have... anything would have been better than just breaking the rules. But with all that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and please like and subscribe and comment down below what you think of this movie, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.